I did the Mission Impossible this weekend. I finally, guys, let me tell you, for 2 months, I've been trying to complete this impossible mission of getting these pants to fit me again. I finally completed the mission. Let's start with this. Coming from someone who is not a complete fanatic about the franchise, this is the standpoint you're going to get, okay? I feel like it's common knowledge that Tom Cruise has always done his own stunts with some of these movies, and I always respect the fact that he's doing that. But I want to say my two favorite parts, which I feel are not obvious that people are going to talk about, are Simon Pegg and Ving Rhames. Simon Pegg, there's a whole scene with him going, I'm not going to get into it because I don't want to spoil, but it's amazing. And the Ving Rhames scene with Luther, I was like, usually with a straight up action movie, they don't bring out these emotions, especially with the story. But the whole point is these people are doing something for the world and for society and for all of us that we're never going to know about because it's behind the scenes. It's so relatable to so many of our lives who are like in the medical field, other filmmakers, other people who are the stunts, the people who are in the stunts. And I feel like I hope it gives everybody the chance to appreciate things that will benefit them that they're not going to see outwardly. There was this cool underwater scene, which I think that it took a while, like way too long, like halfway through the movie to finally get going. So I don't want to say it was slow moving. It was just like, what's happening? Like, and I couldn't help but be bored. This one, they showed us a bunch of flashbacks, but I feel like it was almost like too much. I'm like, what is happening? And I think they were trying to get us to avoid having to do homework and give us what was happening in the stories before. But like, I don't know how else to express this other than how I'm gonna say it. So it was very movie. It was such a production and almost a little bit too staged. And when it came to the final scene, I was like, what's happening? Oh, look, here we are. We're on this location. And then this one shows up and goes, let me look left. And then this one shows up, let me look right. And then this one. It was too movie. It was too staged. It looked very unnatural. And I can't stand that because it takes me out of it even with an action movie. So when he goes up on the plane, I'm like, the first shot, I was like, what is this? A 1960s like sci-fi channel show? What is happening? The first two shots. I was like, am I really watching this? And then by the time I got to the third and fourth shot, I was like, okay, it looked a lot better. I have no idea why the first couple of shots were like, Twilight Zone, there's a man on the wing. Like, that's the vibes it gave me, like the Twilight Zone Man on the Wing episode. And I was like, is that William Shatner? Okay. Overall, this was the most confusing movie ever to date in my entire life because I was like, oh, I'm bored. Let me order DoorDash. Oh, that's cool. Let me go back to ordering DoorDash. And then, oh, that has my heart. Oh my God, this is so heartbreaking. And, oh, that's cool. DoorDash. Lit. Uber Eats. Oh, all right, that was dope. That was dope.